Hi students, in this video, so we'd like to explain a question from the chapter progression. Okay, so let us move on to the question. Okay, an athlete run the first kilometer in 4 minutes. Okay, his speed reduced in such a way that each kilometer takes 5% longer than the preceding miles. Okay, assuming that the length of the marathon is 26 kilometer. Find the total time in hours and minutes for him to complete the marathon. Okay. First, first thing, normally I will always tell my students, okay, this is the first thing. Okay, we know this is the progression questions, right? Okay, in any progression question, actually we have two branches of progression, right? One is called arithmetic progression. Another one we call it geometry progressions. Okay, the first thing that you should understand is, the question is, this one is arithmetic or geometry? AP or GP, we call it, right? AP is a arithmetic progression, GP is geometry progression. So you should understand whether this is AP or GP. Okay, when you go back to your arithmetic progression is called common difference, must have the common difference, right? Meanwhile, geometry progression must have common ratio. Okay, another word for ratio is, actually I will always tell my students, ratio is a fraction. Okay, when you talk about 5%, look at this 5%. Okay, 5% is 5 over 100. It's already a fraction, right? This is already a fraction. So 5 over 100 is a fraction mode. So I told you, right, whatever fraction is called ratio, and ratio is geometry. Okay, this is a GP question. Understand? So that is slowly you have to gain all this experience through a lot of exercise. Understand? Okay, fine. Let us move on to the question. Okay, so an athlete run first kilometer. You see, first kilometer, he used 4 minutes. So I make it as a, okay, I'm going to use all minutes first. Okay, 4 minutes. That means I put 4. This is the first kilometer. Okay, so the second kilometer, you're going to take 5% longer than the percenting. That means 5% extra, that means 5% is extra. That means extra means we know 100% is a neutral, right? So if I said extra means I need to plus 5 here. That means you're going to get 105%. Got it? So that's the meaning of 5% over here. It's going to take 5% extra. That means the time for the second kilometer going to be extra. Okay? So it's 105. Okay, what is 105%? Okay, 105% is 105 over 100. So that means you're going to get 1.05. Understand? Okay, 1.05. Understand? Huh? Why is extra here? Because percentage always start with 100%. 100% is a middle, right? 100% is a neutral. So if let's say you reduce means you need to minus. If they said extra means you need to plus the 100. So since they say here is they take 5% extra means you need to plus 5. That means it's going to be 105. Understand? Huh? Okay, hope that you understand this 105 concept. So what I'm going to do here, my second kilometer, I'm going to take this. Sorry, I'm going to start here. For my second kilometer, I'm going to start times with 1.05, times with 1.05. Why is 1.05? I already explained to you just now, right? So if I take 4 minutes, I times 1.05 using calculator, you can get 4.2. 4.2. 4.2. Sorry. 4.2. Okay, you can move on. If you still want to move on, you want to check your third terms, you just go for the third terms. How? It's simple, same idea. You're going to times with 1.05. Okay, that is using calculator is 4.2 times with 1.05. You're going to get 4.41. Okay, hope that you understand this is a progression. Okay, this is a progression. So normally class, what we need in progression? Okay, simple. We need first term is called A. We call the A. First term is, we call it A, right? A is the first term. First term is the front value here, the T1. We call it T1, right? 4. And the R is the common ratio. This is a common ratio. So normally how to get the common ratio? Normally we will take the second terms. we divide with the first term, right? Or you can take the third terms, divide with the second terms, okay? Okay, so you will take 4.2 divide by 4, you're going to get back the same value, that is 1.05. So R is going to be 1.05. Got it? Okay, done. So now, I'm going to explain one more thing here for you here. Okay, this is your first kilometer. This is the first kilometer. And this is your second kilometer. And this is your third kilometer, right? Got it? Okay, that means your kilometer now, your kilometer is actually represent the n. Okay, this is the first term, the first n. This is the second terms, this is the third terms. That means your kilometer here is represent n. Represent n, understand? So your kilometer is represent n. That means, can you see here is 26 kilometer? Can you see here, I got 26 kilometer. So 26 kilometer is equivalent to n is equals to 26. Got it, huh? N is equals to 26. Okay, now question. Find the total time. Total time. That means I need to total all this together. Understand? All the total time I need to total. So we have two formula. We have two formula. Since you still remember, right? Your progression, you have two formula for your geometry. If your R is more than 1, you have one formula. If your R is less than 1, you have to use another formula. Since your R is here is more than 1, I'm going to use the first formula. Please check your exercise books or textbook for the formula. So this is the formula I'm going to use. Okay, this is the formula. This formula is meant for R more than 1. That means whatever value that R is more than 1, you have to use this formula. Okay, now settle class. Actually, we're going to substitute all the values inside this formula. So we're going to get S26. Because here, your N is 26, right? So we're going to total all the terms. So that means your A is 4. So your R is 1.05. With your N is 26 minus 1 and divide by 1.05 minus 1. Okay, try to get the answer first. The answer will be in minutes, class. The answer will be in minutes. Okay. So I used the calculator. So my answer given by my calculator is 204.454 plus this is a minutes. Actually, this is a minutes because we are dealing all with minutes now. But the question asks in hour and minutes. Okay, hour and minutes. So what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to take this value. We're going to take this value that is 204.454. We're going to divide by 60. Why we need to divide by 60? We want to change them into hour first. Divide by 60. So the answer given by our calculator is 3.408. Okay, listen class. Please listen. So this integer in front here is actually represent the hour already. So this is your hour. So what you're going to do here, this 0.48, you have to take this 0.48. You need to times back with the 60. Why? I need to get back the minutes again. So that means you take out 3 separately, then you're going to take 0.408. This one, 0.408, because 3 already taken out. You're going to times with the 60. Okay, times with the 60. So you're going to get 24. You just give me a round figure, 24. Okay, now the answer is here. You can do it like this. Your answer is 3 hours. 3 hours and 24 minutes. Okay. Sorry. I think better I highlight for you. Okay, this is your answer. Understand? So please, I think this part is actually a bit confused for you. I think some of you, if you have a basic, right? I think this one should be very fine. Okay. So this is actually the minutes. We will take these minutes. We will divide by 60. Why we need to divide by 60? To change into hour. So this the front figure here. The front figure here is actually complete hour. Is complete 3 hours already. 3 hours, complete 3 hours. So the behind one is actually is a minute. So you take back the decimals, you times back with the 60 to get minutes. Understand? So that's why the answer is 3 hours and 24 minutes. Okay? Understand, right, class? So try to watch the video a few times for you to get a perfect understanding. Okay? Thank you, class. Have a nice day.